The following is a minute war. As follows, two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Now's the time. Acknowledge your OTC.
Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
The Tribal Chief once again setting foot inside War Games. Yeah, who could forget his first time inside this structure, which actually led to a bloodline victory.
Reigns led by example that night, but he was the last competitor to enter the match. Tonight, he's starting the match.
War Games may be one of the most barbaric structures in WWE, but the head of the table is more than ready. A man who always gets a strong reaction from the WWE Universe, and it will only intensify once the bell rings.
Behold the intimidating sight of Gunther.
The ring general's ready to come out here and do what he does best inside the ring.
And representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther!
Being the one to kick off a War Games match is not easy. There's tons of pressure resting on you to get your team off to a good start.
Well, lucky for him, he won't have to wait too long until the cavalry arrives.
That's right, this team will have the numbers advantage here, but it's not so easy to capitalize on that advantage.
It's only a matter of moments now until we find out if he's up to the challenge that is War Games. First two competitors of the match are crucial, Cole. If you're going to end up at a numbers disadvantage soon, this is the time to even the odds before the next competitor even has a chance to come in. On the other hand, if you're going to end up with the advantage, then you have the opportunity to wound your prey sooner rather than later.
Absolutely, Corey. These opening moments are so important, so vital in a match like this.
Snapmare. For good measure.
Kick to the gut.
And down with the suplex.
Gunther can't find a foothold in this match.
Roman seems from way out. Double axe handle.
Looks like the nerves have settled a bit. Now these teams can keep their eyes on the long game.
Absolutely. This is where entrance order becomes incredibly important, especially during the stretches of a numbers disadvantage.
Oh, my! And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here.
Ripcord into the lariat.
And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more grueling. Oh, God.
He's headed up high. From the top. Diving double axe handle. Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him. A snapmare by Roman Reigns. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here.
Oh, no. Look at this. Oh, neck twist. Ruthless.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Gunther's offense. And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
Suplex!
Coming in with that heavy, hard way to even the odds.
Hoisted up high here.
Nasty shot to the throat. Roman had that scouted. Went for the springboard and missed. The head of the table with a thunderous powerbomb. And not done yet. What a Samoan drop. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
Cage opens, and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage.
Boom! DDT! That hit connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
And looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull.
It's scouted. Now can capitalize. I can't begin to imagine what he's going to play on here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now. And over to the other ring he goes.
German suplex. Nice counter by Cena.
Big down low. Wow! Sunset flip powerbomb. Going for it. Trying to step through.
All on their belly. Clock counting down. A sigh of relief.
He's given up, but you can tell his opposition doesn't care one bit. Freed from the cage and now needs to make haste to even up the fight. Nice drop kick, so precise.
Elbow drop.
Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker. attention. Setting them up for the Falcon Arrow.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The Extreme War Games mentality is taking over. Bang! A migraine-inducing blow.
From the top.
Adding insult to injury and more injury with that stop sign. Bang!
Cena powering up his Roman Reigns so dominant. Attitude adjustment.
That could end Kaiser right now. Even from the top, the leader is desperately trying to maneuver out of this and successfully done it. We're about to see attitude adjustment. Cena connected there.
On the loose, looking to change the landscape of this match.
Now Reigns.
McIntyre's in dire straits. Gunther might just have it. The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation. Using the elbow to escape the attack. Good grief. That stop sign flew like it was a frisbee. And going for body blows is a good way to train your opponent.
Check this.
Kaiser with the STO. Reverse style DDT.
Not a single person in this place is sitting down.
We might just be watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time here. Sent flying over to the other ring.
Counters that with an arm drag. Kick to the stomach. Puts an end to it.
Big boot. Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Snapmare delivered by Reigns and a
John Cena. Top rope.
slip to the undercut from that.
Another warrior about to enter the fray. Here to balance the scales.
Looking for something under the apron before entering.
He might be the smartest man in the ring right now, ensuring himself a bit of an edge.
Teams even, doors locked. Welcome to the match beyond. From here on out, anything goes. Someone hold the roof down, because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere. An insane amount of adrenaline must be coursing through these competitors' veins.
Neckbreaker. Snapmare. John Cena. Attitude adjustment from Cena.
That's it. Gunther is out. Down low with the stop. Rollins just turned the lights out.
Carried in a jeopardizing position.
It's over. Gunther is done.
Kaiser has all but ended this.
Here we go.
Devastating elbow.
The head of the table cinches it in. Guillotine choke. And rising to pain, trying to fight back. It's over.
Here are your winners, the team of Roman Reigns, John Cena, Kane, and Kevin Owens.
What a battle, what a war. Strong showing from both these teams tonight, but congratulations are in order here.
I still cannot believe what we saw here tonight. A lot of back and forth in this match, but you can't deny that the best team won here tonight.
The WWE's Apex Predator is on the hunt.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
You would be hard-pressed to find a more sadistic superstar than Randy Orton.
This is a superstar who will do whatever it takes to win. Hey, listen, he's called the Apex Predator because he has this undeniable killer instinct. And the results, well, they speak for themselves.
Yeah, simple advice. Don't cross the Viper.
Such an impressive array of in-ring skills possessed by the Viper.
All Randy Orton needs is one RKO to end your evening.
Well, Byron, I guarantee you Orton's going to show us tonight that he's much more than that.
Yeah, Randy Orton is an SOB. Here comes main event. Jey Uso.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This is a man who has bled, scratched, and clawed just to get near the top of the mountain.
Jey has an unbelievable connection with the crowd, fully behind him in everything he does.
From tag team excellence to the main event.
It has been an incredible journey, and the good news is we're not anywhere close to it being over. Somehow, some way, this superstar needs to figure out how to keep the Viper out of his own psyche.
I'm not sure that's possible.
You might be right on that account, Saxton.
We're live, and we have the Viper in the ring ready for action with Orton. It's about establishing control, first off the opponent's mind, and then the body.
He's able to identify weaknesses quickly, then wait for the right moment to inflict maximum damage.
The Apex Predator's sudden impact offense means one move can end the match.
But this is the man they call main event, Jey Uso, and for good reason. We're about to see Jey steal the show in a way only he can.
Years of show stealing in the tag division cemented Jey's legacy, but we've learned over time that Jey just might be even more dangerous all by himself. Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
The Viper able to strike back. What a punch!
Forearm smash in the corner.
And wait a minute, what's the manager doing under the apron?
Come on now, what is this manager bringing out? You should revoke his license for this.
Boom! The Gulak attack.
And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore.
Slam! What impact!
And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
Orton looked confident in that exchange.
Wrapping the arm over that top rope.
Attacking the arm.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any.
Randy Orton has influenced so many current superstars. Corey, do you think that puts the Viper at a disadvantage here?
If you're asking if I think Orton's become predictable, Cole, I think that's the last thing anyone would call him. Randy Orton's had a career full of highlights, but he's always able to adapt when the situation calls for it.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Set up for the Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Scoop slam, making it look easy.
And Jey Uso on the wrong end of some ruthless offense there.
When the Viper strikes, he does not hold back. Big slam.
Taken down with a body slam. You can see the dominance on display by Orton.
Yeah, Orton's ability to adapt has put him in the driver's seat here.
Nasty kick to the face.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
And the referee stops the count before 2.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep. In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Oh, look at the scoop slam. Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, perfect form.
So much pain inflicted in this match.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Oh! Jey Uso with a big punch. Now he's yeeting along.
And Jey Uso having a little fun with another.
What a punch.
Hoisted up. Whipped over in a snap suplex. The Viper shows his instinct.
And it's Randy Orton able to stop the count. Holding over this is it. Shoulders down. Rotates out and gets the cover. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Punch lands.
Clothesline.
Headed back into the ring.
RKO out of nowhere. And it can be all over for
Makes the
Jey.
cover. Hangs on by a thread.
What a crucial kick out, and the blood is still pumping for Jey Uso.
Orton has ended so many matches with that, but it did not do the trick just then.
Big clothesline.
Jey Uso can withstand much more of this.
All of Jey's arsenal is being restricted.
And he was ready for Orton. Arm wringer.
Well, that changed. Looking for a... Uh-oh!
Puts the attack off.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex.
Randy Orton showing no mercy.
And Randy Orton is on a roll here. Ooh! Oh! From the top.
All the way down to the floor.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there. He's able to avoid heavy contact. Uh-oh.
Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Oh, man.
We can see a count out here.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Big clothesline.
And now Jay is getting beaten down.
And Jay needs to find an opening fast.
Spin kick to the midsection. Uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Jay is in a very vulnerable position here.
KO! Devastating attack from the Viper.
Into the cover. And then finally gets a win.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton!
That was a lucky win.
Luck or not, it was still a win.
This win might be the most important in their career.
And it's definitely restored some of their confidence. The most lethal superstar in the history of WWE, the Apex Predator.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, Randy Orton!
Think of all the legendary factions that Randy Orton has been a part of. All steps in his career greatness.
Oh, you learn from the best.
But at a very early age, Randy proved he can go it alone.
Yeah, we learned very quickly that Randy Orton was the student who was able to surpass the masters.
And in the process, Randy Orton has become a master in his own right.
Orton looks like he's ready to stalk his prey. Randy Orton's methodical pursuit of self-serving goals is synonymous with his personality.
A superstar who always gets what he wants. My sources tell me that Randy Orton wants you to go home, Saxton.
Well, Randy's ready to consume more prey here tonight. You might want to take Corey's advice, Sax man. The dangerous Santos Escobar.
From Lucha Royalty to the Emperor of Lucha Libre.
And his opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos
Santos Escobar.
When it comes to WWE's Apex Predator, Randy Orton's not about admiring how far he's come, but focused on what he still wants to accomplish.
Randy Orton somehow continues to get better, continues to stay hungry, Cole. He's found a higher gear we've never seen before.
The Viper has his sights set on reaching the top of the food chain, staying there.
And then we've also got Santos Escobar, a superstar who's never encountered a shortcut he wouldn't take. Always scheming, always plotting a way to raise his stock here in WWE.
You say that like it's a bad thing, Saxton. Santos Escobar is a shrewd competitor with a Lucha Libre legacy to uphold. You'd be scheming too if people actually had expectations of you.
Set him up for the Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done. Orton with a Fez press. Here come the bombs.
Worried look on the face of Escobar.
Orton loves to have this kind of control.
Snapmare. Boom, what a kick. And that might have shook Escobar to his foundation.
Yeah, and Orton showed he hasn't lost an ounce of that killer instinct. When you're in the ring with Santos Escobar, you have to keep your head on a swivel, because the moment you let your guard down around Escobar is the moment you've essentially handed him the W.
Yeah, Corey, Santos Escobar always has a trick up his sleeve. It would be wise to keep that in mind and react accordingly.
Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Orton getting ready.
Santos toying with his opponent a little bit.
The reversal by Orton. Ceaseless punishment from the Viper.
Back and forth we go.
Orton never saw that coming.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at him.
Cha-ching! Step up Enziguri.
Middle rope for. There it is. He can end it here.
And a shoulder in the air.
That's still a quick kick out at this point. Off the ropes. Leg drop. This could do it.
And it's Randy Orton able to stop the count.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Lands a kick to the gut.
DDT.
The Viper in bad shape here.
This can't be how Randy Orton envisioned this match going.
Oh, say help.
Escobar.
That could end the Viper's night.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at 1.
That's impossible. I can't believe what we just saw.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now.
Up high. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, he flips that around. Placed against the turnbuckles. Oh, right into a counter.
Orton with the Fez press, and now by Randy Orton.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
That's just Orton doing what he does best and letting him know he's not going anywhere.
Uh-oh. Oh, are you kidding me?
Back of his neck. Orton able to counter. Oh, clothesline.
Escobar might be getting a little too cocky here. Caught with a clothesline. Hoisted up into the snap suplex.
Flat out power into the scoop slam.
Oh, what a suplex.
This right here is vintage Randy Orton stomp.
Orton picking his spot. The Legend Killer leading by example, proving why he's still considered an apex predator.
Randy Orton, there it is. Cover. 2 count.
Has every right to enjoy this victory here tonight. And what the?
Oh, of course. We should have known better.
Oh, thank goodness, here to remove those plans.
The winner coming to the aid. Two proud competitors tonight. The Viper is here.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the undisputed WWE champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
A rare third-generation superstar. The Viper possesses greatness coursing through his veins.
And despite his family legacy, Randy Orton has forged a path of his own as one of WWE's top superstars of all time. Well, he has got to take things seriously now because Gunther sure will.
The Ring General making his imposing march to the ring. A man with technical expertise that dissects the human
And
body.
his opponent, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther!
A master of methodical movement, a superior athlete.
Yeah, who could forget Gunther's incredible record-breaking 666-day reign as Intercontinental Champion. But after losing that title, he reached new heights as the World Heavyweight Champion.
Gunther is driven to restore prestige, and no one can stop the Ring General. Gunther's not going to deliver anything fancy, just pure, devastating impact.
Gunther is so meticulous in his approach. The Ring General has every tool imaginable in his arsenal to pick his opponent apart.
Imposing, merciless, Gunther can dissect an opponent or just ruthlessly beat him down. Everywhere the Ring General goes becomes hostile territory.
The Ring General will do anything to continue his dominant march in WWE.
But Randy Orton is is so dangerous, so focused when he sets foot in a ring. This should be an interesting match for that alone.
Exactly. When Orton has you in his sights, you can expect devastating and brutal attacks to follow.
Going for it. Trying to step through.
Roll on their belly. On his stomach. Busted crab. Busted crab locked in.
The Viper is in serious danger.
Randy Orton's
Trying to find a way out, using his power to escape.
clubbing blow. Gunther, no doubt, could have used Orton's well-documented history of injuries against him in this one.
Of course he is, Cole. That's what the ring general does. Orton may be as tough as they come in WWE, but he's also got a lot of miles and wear and tear on him. Gunther would be foolish not to capitalize on that. Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks.
Got flipped upside down there. Strong kick.
My goodness.
That'll turn your lights out. And Gunther now finding himself on the wrong side of momentum.
Gunther is struggling against Orton's killer instinct.
Swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Caught with a lariat.
Oh my God.
Snapmare could set something else up.
Ouch. Randy completely dictating the pace here.
And Orton's turned the match in his favor.
Steering clear there.
Knife edge chop. Oh, what a quick answer. And Gunther starting to really feel the wear and tear on this bout.
That is the sort of bloodthirsty offense that Randy Orton does so well.
Vintage Orton.
Orton just showed Gunther that he's still got it.
He's able to reverse it.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
And a big-time knee drop. The competitive spirit is alive and well in this one.
Yeah, I think these superstars are actually fairly eager to test them.
RKO from out of nowhere.
Can Gunther recover from that?
Two. What? Only two?
Gunther is down, but not out. Such a competitive drive, refusing to let this be over.
And this match is still not over. Orton is seething at that kick out.